Maybe we should tell her about the outhouse and the kayak first.
What the hell have you done to our outhouse?
Hey, look on the bright side. You could say the outhouse is now spotless.
Where will we go make a poopy now?
Let's send her to the basement.
Uh-huh.
No one is sending anyone to the basement.
I recovered the kayak.
If by recovered you mean pull it out of the water, then forget to tie it up, and let it disappear into the dark, then yes, you recovered it.
How could you forget to tie it up? That's like camping 101.
No one said anything about tying it up. How many times do I need to apologize?
Once would be nice.
Okay, but what about the rental gear?
It's a total mess. And who's gonna pay the rental fee?
You asked me to recover the gear. No one said anything about money.
Another camper who doesn't pay their bill.
At least Bob is safe.
Anyway, I'm done with all the chores you gave me.
Great! Now there's no reason for you to be here. So leave!
Hey, what about the job?
Oh, all right. Let's get this over with. Get down on your knees and raise your hand.
Why are you raising your hand? You pledged to protect this campsite with your life. You won't rest until all filth is banished from this property. You'll cook our food, tuck us into bed, and read us stories at night.
And you'll massage Clarice's feet.
Clarice?
I regret nothing.
What's your name?
Betty Winchester.
Betty Winchester. From now on, you'll obey without questioning. Silence will be your means of communication. You were not one of the campers. You're above them.
But still under Lisa. Lisa rules!
Violation of the agreement will be punished by... I was going to say eternal banishment, but sure, let's go with that instead. Do you swear to uphold these commandments?
Can I quit whenever I like?
Sure. Clarice will give you your final paycheck.
My speciality.
In that case, yeah, I swear.
I love you, Betty's hair.
You kneeled as a gopher. Now rise as a camp employee. Here are your keys.
Now get the hell out of here and I'll see you on Monday.
Don't forget to say goodbye to Bob.
Hold it. Before you go, I'll be taking these.
Oh, not my pick-a-kayak!
Okay, fine. You can keep the plunger. It's not like we'll be needing it for a while. Did we take our medication?
We don't need...
Hey! You got no business down there!
I just want to take a quick look. Never mind.
Pam! Stop messing with the campers! Those chores had better be done.
Yes, Mommy! In a manner of speaking.
Then come inside already. It's getting late.
All right!
buddy, this is easy. You read it, it gives you information. That's all. Let's go! It's about time we fix this damn thing. Do I look like a mermaid to you? Ooh, secret Wait, that's not a lever. It's a hand pump. A fossilized banana. Also, ooh, notes. This is the story of three brother builders. Even now, their story bewilders. While one of them reached fame, the two remaining were covered in shame. The first rushed onward and dug too far downward. The second brother, much more careful, dug with caution, was thus more successful. At last, the third considered digging down, but found no fame or riches, leading him to give up. There's no way I can fit that in my pocket. Maybe I should stop the water from flowing in before I try to pump it out.
Floodgate closed. Turbine section isolated. Please initiate drainage process.
Damn it! Why can't there be an easier way to do this? This is gonna take forever. If only Linda was here, this would be done so much faster. I wonder what she's up to.
God, I'm bored. If only Betty were here. I wonder what she's up to. Wait, what? No way! I made the whole Mariachi Ninjas thing up! I must be imagining things. God damn it! You'll never get me alive! Eat right, you bastards!
Ow! Damn it, girl! If you wanted me to stop, you could have just said so.
No, I didn't...
Don't bother, I got the hint. I'll stick to rhythm and blues. That's what you get for trying something new, Hank.
All right, done. Now let's go down there and...
Do you want to try Water Drain Premium?
Wait, what's this button over here? In case of emergency, press to activate the automatic drain system. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Why didn't I see this button before? Oh well, let's turn this thing on and get the hell out of here. Yeah, no. The moment I put my hand in there, they're going to turn on by themselves. Yeah, no. The moment I put my hand in there, they're going to turn on by themselves. I know I've got deep pockets, but they're not that deep. Yeah, no. The moment I put my hand in there, they're going to turn on by themselves.
Hold it right there, civilian. You're not supposed to be here.
How come?
It's, private?
Don't you mean classified?
Yeah, that.
You don't know what's going on in there either, do you?
Negative, civilian. I'm perfectly aware of everything that's going on inside our top secret military base, where we hide dangerous and important stuff from the masses.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go check it out myself if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead. Hey! Quit trying to mess with me. I have a gun.
Let me in.
Why should I?
Because I'm a special envoy from the president. He sent me here to talk with whoever's in charge of this base.
Oh, really? In that case, I'm sure you wouldn't mind telling me the president's name. For security reasons, of course.
His name? It's private. I mean, classified. How dare you? Good day, sir.
Not so fast, young lady. I'm General John A. Hartman, and
I'm Betty. Nice to...
Silence! Now you either tell me what you're really doing here, or we're gonna have a problem.
Something tells me we'll be having a problem either way.
Would you look at that, Private? We got ourselves a mouthy one here.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait until I tell my mom what you guys are cooking up here.
Are you threatening to call your mommy now?
Of course, my mommy kicks ass. Her name is Eliza Barrett, and she's the mayor. You better watch out if you try anything with me. It might not look like it, but she cares about me. Deep down. Way deep down. Like, unfathomably deep down. But she totally does care.
A bit too much information, but I appreciate the honesty.
What can I say? Ours is a complicated relationship.
Regardless, aren't you a little young to be wandering around by yourself at night? How old are you anyway?
I don't actually remember. But if I had to guess, 20-ish?
20 years old. Anyway, you don't have clearance to be on the base. Leave at once.
Wait! I have a lot of questions, and I'm not leaving until you answer them all.
I'm a busy man, Betty, but let's make a deal. I will answer 3 questions, and then you'll leave my base and let me get back to work. Deal?
Why not 5?
2 questions remaining.
What do you know about the town?
It's a beautiful town.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I'm asking, what do you know about it?
Like I said, it's a beautiful town.
Maybe you're hard of hearing. What do you know the town.
It's a very beautiful town. My turn. Being so far from town, don't you think your brothers and sisters would be worried about you?
What brothers and sisters? As far as I know, I'm an only child. Besides, I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but remember, it's always important to make time for family. But I suppose you might not remember if you have siblings, now that I think of it.
Maybe, but it's just me and my mom in all the family photos I've seen, so... Why'd you guys blow up the dam?
I can neither confirm nor deny our involvement in the dam incident. And even if we did, what makes you think I would tell you any of that?
If I don't report this to Mom, I'm totally getting grounded.
If I were you, Betty, I'd be more concerned about what will happen if you stay on this base much longer. My turn. So, how about your father?
Are you asking me who's your daddy?
What? No!
Relax, I'm just messing with you. You should see your face, man. Anyway, why are you asking so many questions about my family?
Family is very important to me. During the interrogation process, very informative. And that's 3 questions.
But you didn't answer anything important, and...
Now, you'll be doing yourself a favor if you go back where you came from and never return to this base.
Aw, come on. Just one more question, please.
Godspeed, Betty. Keep an eye on your mother. And please, be safe.
Yeah, whatever. I still have questions. Everyone in my town lost their memories. You've got to help us.
Oh, good lord. You guys lost your memories too?
Wait, everyone here lost their memories too?
What? No! The military never loses anything.
Oh my god, this has to be bigger than I thought. Maybe the whole country is affected. The dam blew up!
What? Why would the dam blow up?
I don't know. Somebody must have planted explosives around it. I wonder who around here has that kind of firepower.
I don't know. Wait, are you saying we did it?
Well...
How dare you? When has the U.S. military ever been known to blow stuff up?
The Japanese would beg to differ. We can't communicate with anyone outside of town. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Your town lost all communication? Where'd it go?
It packed its bags and left for a nice long vacation in the Caribbean.
I've heard Cuba's quite beautiful this time of the year.
And people say I'm dense.
You know what else is dense? Lead.
If I join the army right now, will you let me in?
Sorry, kid. It's a little more complicated than that.
What if I told you I had an itchy trigger finger and that I love shouting at people for no reason?
Then I'd recommend officer training school.
Let me distract you from the fact that I shouldn't be here.
Sure thing, ma'am. Always happy to help.
There's a huge kraken in the lake!
Come on, kid. Do you think I'm stupid or something?
Well, yes. But I'm actually telling the truth.
Everyone knows krakens don't exist.
Yeah? Tell that to poor Smokey. He died doing what he loved the most. Fighting monsters and snorkeling.
Huh. I thought I saw a naked snorkeler fly by earlier.
Guess he made it after all. This firefighter's been saying really weird things to me.
I can't help you with that. Look, why don't you just go?
No, listen. This firefighter I was telling you about, he keeps breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, and aren't you doing that right now?
It's contagious! We need a biohazard containment unit.
Radioactive fallout?
No, it's even worse.
Oh, come on. What could have been worse than that?
No, really, there's this guy I know who drank some whiskey from Mike's and almost pooped himself to death. Just imagine what the actual food could do to you.
The food can't be much worse than what the army gives us. Even a goat wouldn't eat that slop.
That goat you're talking about? Mike's probably cooking it as we speak.
Damn right I am.
Never mind. You don't strike me as someone who's easily distracted.
What?
You'll have to convince me to go away.
I have a gun.
Okay, that's pretty convincing. You could say this tube is outstanding. I'm supposed to be fixing things, not breaking them further. I'm supposed to be fixing things, not breaking them further. A little push here. A bigger push there. And gone. Did that look like a body to you? Nah, who'd dump a body in a lake? I've isolated the turbine section, I've removed the obstruction. All that's left is pulling this lever. This is gonna work, right? Well, it's not like this place is gonna blow up twice in the same night. But then again, it already exploded once, so I guess it could blow up again.
Oi, Betty! Pull me.
Who said that?
It is I, the lever. Pull me now, and all your troubles will be gone.
Will the generator get its electricity back?
Yes,
Will my mom be super duper proud of me?
yes,
Will this hurt like hell?
yes. I mean, no.
Well, it's not like pulling a lever ever hurt anyone. Speaking of nature, I shall return to my assigned duty of watering Chuck. Farewell, unorderly lever. Ow! My arm! Why, lever? Why did you hurt me like that?
Sorry, Betty. It's in my nature.
Wait, what was I doing? Oh, right! Woohoo! I fixed the dam! Now let's get back to town and tell Mom. She's gonna be so proud.
Well, that was weird. And I'm talking later.
I'm back! Mom? Huh, where did she go? Hey there, Chuck. Have you seen Mom? Yeah, thought so. Maybe I should stop wasting time talking to ferns and start asking real people. I'm afraid Chuck wouldn't be very comfortable in my pocket. I have better things to do than start redecorating. President Lincoln, always full of surprises. And lead. A peek? Sure. But becoming another file on her desk? No thank you. There's no way I can fit that in my pocket. My decorating services come at a price, and you can't afford it. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. Looks like a cookbook to me, but the ingredients are pretty peculiar. I'm not big on books, but something compels me to peek inside this one. Closed. Whoa! Where did the book go? I probably can't take it too far from the office.
One, two, follow you. 3, 4, hit the floor. 5, 6, just a prick. 7, 8, you can't escape. 9, 10, together again.
I have another song for you to sing, you tiny freaks. Go away, you creepy monsters, go away. Betty, what the hell is going on?
Hey, Windsurf, how's it going?
Betty, please. This is no time for absurd nicknames. Don't you realize something's terribly wrong?
What are you talking about?
The people, Betty. Don't they look a little different to you?
Nonsense! Nothing escapes my watchful gaze.
Maybe you should keep an eye on them?
Are you okay, man?
Either you deserve an Academy Award or you are the dumbest person alive.
So, I guess that's a no. Sorry to hear that, Wonderfork. Since you're so well-informed, you got any advice for me?
Listen closely, Betty. Act normal, don't ask too many questions, and don't draw too much attention to yourself. Most importantly, do not let them realize you're not one of them.
But I am one of them.
Look, if you're gonna listen to anything I say, listen to this. Keep an eye on the townsfolk.
You know where my mom is?
I don't know. I never got the script for chapter 2, so how could I? I'm basically winging it here, Betty.
So...
No, I haven't seen her. I've been too busy listening to Satan's spawn chant malevolently all night.
So I guess the kids are bothering you, huh?
Bothering? Bothering? They terrify me, Betty.
Oh, come on. It's just some harmless, creepy singing.
They started singing the moment they saw me, and they're not leaving me alone. I've tried to shake them, but they follow me everywhere.
Aw, playing hide and seek with the kids. How cute.
You enjoy torturing me, don't you?
Will Wheaton, don't ask questions you already know the answer to. I'd better get going. Just keep an eye out for trouble, okay, Wilting Kale?
May God have mercy on our souls.
I don't think my bare hands are an adequate tool for this.
What?
The proper tool for the proper job, and that ain't it. Hey kids, everything all right?
Everything was perfect until your arrival disrupted us.
Whoa, you kids take playing really seriously.
We are not playing. We are patrolling.
Sheesh, sorry. I just wanted to ask you a few things.
Our interaction is not scheduled until 7 a.m.
Can you make an exception?
Since you take such good care of Chuck, we will allow it. What seems to be the pickle, Betty?
Tired of splashing around already?
Aquatic activities can prove dangerous to our continued well-being. The rule is we must limit our contact with water to hydration purposes.
Oh, come on. As if anyone would ever drown in a puddle like that.
Do we need to remind you why that rule exists?
Yes?
It was implemented in response to a community member's head becoming lodged in a goldfish bowl.
What a loser! Who'd be that dumb, am I right? Have you kids finally decided to look for your parents?
Why would we do such a thing?
Because they probably miss you, you ungrateful brats!
We do not need to search for our parental figures because we do not have any.
That's not important. Wait, what?
Discussing non-existent parental figures is irrelevant. Now, Betty, unless you have something truly important to share with us, we would like to return to our tasks.
Shouldn't you kids be sleeping? It's kind of late, you know.
Due to the disruption in today's schedule, Mr. Huckleberry will not play our resting tune until the missed work time has been made up.
Aw, you have to wait for your lullaby before you go sleepy weepy.
Yes, and until that time, we must perform our assigned task of identifying those who threaten our community and alerting the authorities through our chants.
Ah, you're playing Hero Vigilantes! I probably should have guessed that. Why are you talking like tiny professors all of a sudden? Have you been spending too much time with Ms. Dixon?
Your assertion is incorrect. Our interactions with Miss Dixon are limited to school hours. To address your query regarding our hyperlexia, you are, of course, prescient of the need to construct lexis that is both appropriate for contemporaneous linguistic norms and for synthesizing with greater North American social norms.
Oh, I get it. You guys all planned this out beforehand to make me look dumb.
That is highly improbable.
You're highly improbable.
Betty, your inability to process multisyllabic vocabulary has always been one of your most defining characteristics.
I know. I'm awesome.
Debatable. We shall return to our duties now.
Yeah, right. Go back to your stupid games, smartasses. Can't you sing something more cheerful?
Tell us, Betty, are our chants unbeauteous to you?
I wouldn't say they're bad. They just creep me out.
To sing a different arrangement would be highly unorderly. Complaining is also highly unorderly. Please proceed to re-examination at your earliest convenience.
Have you seen my mom around?
We certainly did.
Well, where is she?
Our social rank prevent us from knowing the mayor's location. All we know is she is currently not in town.
You wouldn't know who might be aware, would you?
Her whereabouts are usually known to Mr. Buckingham, the janitor.
Great! And where can I find him?
His whereabouts are usually known to Miss Barrett, the mayor.
Great! Back to searching for Mom.
Betty, searching for your parental figure is not your duty. Your sole task is to provide Chuck, your superior, with his daily dose of nutrients and hydration.
Chuck Schmuck? Why doesn't anyone ever worry about my hydration levels? Keep chanting. I'll go somewhere else.
That is positive news which enlightens our hearts.
The hour grows late, and Betty comes into my church seeking counsel. Is there something you wish to say to me, Betty?
I come in peace, Father, I swear.
As the code bestowed upon us states, those who abandon order, if they return to it willingly, shall be welcomed back into the fold.
Letting bygones be bygones? Neat. Anyway, I could use some guidance, Father.
Ask, and you shall receive.
I found this really ominous book. Written in some weird language and bound in what appears to be human flesh.
What about it concerns you, Betty?
I don't know. Shouldn't you be concerned about the existence of this clearly demonic book?
Demons are magical beings, and magic does not exist. Therefore, there's no need to be concerned.
Magic doesn't exist? No! That's a shiny cup you got there.
It is said to provide eternal happiness, youth, and an infinite abundance of.
Of bottom shelf booze, I'm guessing? Hold up, are you drinking that crap out of the Holy Grail?
A cup is a cup. It would be unorderly to drink out of anything else. And I can stop whenever I so desire.
Sure you can.
I speak the truth.
Then prove it. Hand it over.
Here, you may have this. I no longer... No! Give it back! Give it back! I no longer have need of it.
Father, I feel a confession coming on.
A report of unorderly behavior. Please follow me, Betty.
I brought chaos and destruction to a campsite.
Betty, the code is clear. Chaos and destruction are most unorderly behaviors. However, recognizing your misdeeds and confessing to them will preclude you the resulting re-examination.
Whew, that's a weight off my shoulders. I thought I had screwed up pretty badly at Pam's.
Pam's? I was not previously aware of this individual. Might she be an outsider?
I guess you could say that since she's outside of town and all.
Thank you for alerting us of this irregularity, Betty. We will send someone for her first thing in the morning.
I think I owe Pam an apology. I'd like to think this through.
Of course, Betty. Take your time to organize your thoughts.
You know what? I'm not ready to confess yet.
I will be here listening to community reports all night, as it is my assigned duty.
Again, Tortellini.
Nightly greetings, Betty.
Nightly greetings, indeed.
Wow, you're in a really good mood. Have you been to anger management?
Anger? That would be very unorderly. Mako, remain motionless. I do not wish to accidentally lacerate your ear.
Most assuredly, Angelo. I shall maintain my current state of motionlessness.
They're friendly all of a sudden. Suspicious. Maybe I should be careful. Nah, when has the Mafia ever stabbed someone in the back? I thought you'd be back in your crib after our, encounter.
Sleep is scheduled for midnight. Until then, we are tasked with maintaining the aesthetic integrity of our fellow citizens.
Tell us, why are you here? Your hair does not require maintenance, as it is drawn that way.
You really think somebody would come for a trim at this time of night?
Certainly. Everyone knows the importance of having an orderly appearance.
But wouldn't your hair get messed up when you went to sleep?
Not if you slept in an orderly fashion, Betty.
What happened to sleeping with the fishes?
Fishes? Sleeping underwater is very unorderly, Betty. You would be unable to breathe.
If you are considering sleeping in unorderly locations, I would suggest you attend re-examination at your earliest convenience.
What happened to your Italian?
Everyone in our community speaks within the established parameters of the standard English language.
But earlier tonight, you weren't.
If that were true, we would be awaiting re-examination. Currently, we are not awaiting re-examination. Therefore, you must be in error.
Now, Betty, unless you have questions related to grooming or personal maintenance, you should return to your assigned duties.
Don't you think you're done with that shave? If you keep going, you might hit bone.
For Angelo to reach my skull, he would have to purposefully stab me with his scissors, and that would be highly unorderly.
Worry not, Betty. There are 0.27 inches of connective tissues between the skin and the cranium.
I'm pretty sure you just pulled those numbers out of your hat.
That would be impossible, as I am not wearing a hat.
Sorry about taking all that stuff from your safe.
We already know you have not taken anything from us, as that would be highly unorderly. And deadly!
What my companion is trying to say is that provided your behavior does not cause distress or disharmony, you will not require re-examination.
All is forgiven. Gotcha! You guys are the nicest mafiosi I know.
Mafiosi? My official designation is Phenotypic Maintenance Technician.
I am the Aesthetic Integrity Enforcer. If you see any stray hairs, make sure to report them to me. Capiche?
Since you guys don't care about material stuff, how about you live here and I'll move into your big fancy mansion?
Indeed. Material possessions are irrelevant to us.
Sweet! I'll just go and...
In fact, our community recognizes materialism as a highly unorderly behavior.
Perhaps you require us to advance your re-examination date?
Oh, no. I'm perfectly fine. Absolutely no materialism here. I totally hate, stuff. Nightly farewell, I guess.
Likewise.
I think I'm starting to draw too much attention to myself.
I wish I'd never set foot in this cursed goddamn town. Well, looks like it's gonna be yet another lonely night in this cell. Your eyes! You're not like them!
Like them? What are you talking about? Who are you?
Never mind. I haven't spoken to anyone in months. Who are you? What's happening?
Hey, I asked you first.
Does it really matter?
If you care about manners, it does.
Well, manners are the hallmark of every successful sale. I'm Laszlo. Laszlo Hardy, a professional security alarm salesman. Can I interest you in... oh. Sorry, force of habit. And you are?
I'm Betty, professional problem solver.
You wouldn't happen to be here to free me, would you?
Just because I solve problems doesn't mean I can solve all of them.
No.
How did you end up in jail?
No, it was all a setup.
Isn't that what every inmate says, Mr. Hardy?
No, listen to me. I'm telling the truth. They got the FBI to frame me for something I didn't do.
The FBI? Really?
Yes, and the sheriff's in on it too. They all ganged up on me.
Watch it! Sheriff Coltrane is one of the best sheriffs this town can remember.
Yeah, one of the best sheriffs, huh? Well, if you like the guy so much, why don't you marry him?
The hell did that come from?
Oh, just leave me alone, would ya?
So, did you actually do anything bad? Tell me the truth.
The only thing I'm guilty of is maybe overselling my products a teensy bit.
Come on, you can tell old Betty what happened.
Okay, I came to this town to pitch a new alarm system to the mayor. But that pig-headed woman turned me down.
Since when do salespeople take rejection personally?
That's because it wasn't just one. It was the one. I'd never failed a sale before, so I spent a few days drowning my sorrows at Max's. Let me tell you, I was drunker than a mule on Cinco de Mayo. I ended up in the park, and then I saw it.
What was it?
The bank's alarm system. A Templeton's Unsafe 5000. An insult to everything I hold dear. Long story short, it turns out that aggravated alarm assault on the same night someone robs the bank was a bad idea. They charged me with grand larceny, threw me in here, and that's where I've been since.
Well, that sucks. Do they even feed you down here?
Ugh, yeah. They keep bringing me this gloopy thing.
Ugh. Did you really?
Ugh, hell no. I've been feeding it to the rats and roaches.
What rats and roaches?
Exactly.
I just wanted to catch up with you. You know, what you've been up to, the places you've seen.
Oh, look at you, mocking an innocent man. What was that? Oh no! Why are you here now? I thought I had until next week! Amos! Amos, help me! No, please don't! I don't have all of it yet, but it's coming! I just need more time, I swear! Amos! Amos! I need Gloopy and I need it now! Please, please, I'm begging you. It's not my fault. My supplier's late. No, not my legs! Please! One more day. Just one more day. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Tomorrow, double the amount. I swear to God.
I'm not touching anything in the sheriff's office. There's none left. Not sure what you want me to do here. I'm well hydrated, thank you. I'm not messing with that. The sheriff would probably arrest me for obstruction of justice. Hey, Sheriff Coltrane. How's it going?
Nightly greetings, Betty. Order is being maintained at a satisfactory level.
Glad to see the situation hasn't gotten worse while I was away.
Astutely observed, Betty. Your words are duly appreciated. Now, what seems to be the pickle?
Something's bothering me, and I'd like your help.
At your service, Betty.
Amos, your eyes. They're so shiny.
That is correct. However, I see your glow has dimmed. Please attend re-examination at your earliest convenience.
Can they fix my nearsightedness? I never see problems coming my way.
Re-examination is the solution to every problem, Betty. I will move your appointment up to tomorrow at sunrise.
Yay! There's something you should go check out.
Proceed, Betty.
The Twonkies ad claims they're more delicious than donuts.
They claim what? Let me see.
No thanks. That would be criminal vandalism. I'd rather enjoy this moonlight than the lights of a cell.
To think someone would move the car from its established position, and to a prohibited spot no less.
Hey, Sheriff Coltrane. How's it going?
Nightly greetings, Betty. Order is being maintained at a
Glad to see the
astute. Now, what seems
Something's bothering me.
at your service?
Can we talk about your basement dweller?
Most certainly.
Do us all a favor and get that stinky inmate some fresh air. Or a bath. Or both.
I am unable to comply with your requests.
Because you can't or you just don't want to.
According to my records, inmate Hardy's cell key was lost shortly after his incarceration. That was the only copy of the key, so he cannot be released.
So what are you gonna do? Keep him in there forever?
Every attempt to free inmate Hardy has resulted in him violently attacking his would-be liberators. So it has been determined that keeping him in his cell was the most orderly course of action.
Let them sit there for a while longer.
That they shall.
There's something you should go check out.
Proceed, Betty.
Someone got murderized.
An unscheduled termination? I require all details, Betty.
There's this campsite near the lake where I met a nice girl. And a scuba diver who had some real beef with a kraken.
Noted. Please continue.
He put up a good fight, but the beast literally sent him flying. Not sure what happened to the guy. Never saw him land.
Thank you for reporting unorderly individuals. Rest assured, they will be examined at the earliest opportunity.
Please do. Pam could use the company. Oh, and tell them to watch out for Sherman. He's surprisingly well-mannered, but he's not very friendly to strangers. There's a secret military base next to the dam.
Approaching the base is strictly forbidden. What were you doing there?
I had to go there to fix the dam.
Acknowledged. But remember, under no circumstances are you to return there.
Fine, I'll stay away. But it's because I want to, not because you told me to. Someone snuck into the museum and tilted every painting. Now they're all crooked.
That is not unorderly behavior because the town does not have a museum. Thank you for trying to keep me on my toes. It is good to know that I do not require re-examination.
Our long-lost enemies, the reptilians, have resurfaced. We're under attack.
Nonsense. Reptilians blend in with the population and take on high-ranking positions. They would never attack our civilization directly.
Whoa, that's oddly specific. Look behind you! It's the Yeti!
More nonsense. The Yeti inhabits snowy regions. What you're referring to is the Sasquatch.
Not the time to argue wordology, Amos! It's right behind you!
A commendable attempt at a distraction. Imaginary creatures are indeed fascinating.
Sheriff Garrett is back from the grave, and he wants his job back.
Reinforcements are always appreciated, especially during re-examination season.
I saw a bunch of squirrels camping by the lake.
Ah, squirrels. Such adorable and gentle creatures.
Sorry, did I say squirrels? I meant chipmunks.
Chipmunks? About time! I knew those filthy tree rodents would come back! Betty, I'll be back as soon as these vile hellspawns are no more!
Rip and tear, Sheriff. Rip and tear. Hey, Lorraine. Everything all right?
Indubitably so.
Wow, have you been hanging out with Ms. Dixon?
I have not. What makes you say that?
Never mind. Careful, Lorraine! A flock of pigeons!
Careful? Why? A flock of avian creatures is no cause for concern.
Wow, Lorraine. I knew shock therapy worked, but I didn't think it worked this fast.
Ah, pigeons. Such noble and majestic creatures.
You got any fruit I can eat?
Betty, as our regulations clearly dictate, all food must be acquired and consumed within the confines of Mike's Diner.
You're kidding, right?
The trip to the dam must have been exhausting. If you require an additional ration, proceed to Mike's Diner.
Sure, I'm totally doing that. Not. I have some fresh gossip from my out-of-town trip.
Gossip? We do not gossip. We share knowledge. Now, please, proceed with the exchange of information.
I found a secret base in the middle of the desert.
Your job did not involve exploration tasks. Why did you deviate from your established mission?
I had to. Otherwise, I couldn't have fixed the dam.
In that case, no further questioning is required. Good job, Betty.
Oh. I found a girl near the lake.
We have no knowledge of residents at the lake.
Well, actually, there's 3 of them, so...
3 of them? Concerning... Thank you for bringing this to my attention. They will be scheduled for examination at sunrise.
You're welcome? Why do I have the feeling I owe Pam an apology? The wall of the dam was broken. What do you think happened there?
I don't see any reason to question this event. You should return to your duties now, Betty.
Party pooper.
I pooped at no one's party. That would be highly unorderly behavior.
Actually, there will be time to gossip later. Nice talking to you, Lorraine.
Our exchange of information has successfully concluded.
I'll never get used to... That's weird. I don't... smell anything. Oh no, I've lost my sense of smell.
Ha ha ha! Always attempting to metaphorically pull our leg. As you are well aware, Gloopy is odorless. It is one of its most distinguishing characteristics.
Followed by its lack of color, texture, and flavor.
What the hell's a gloopy?
I present to you the latest batch of Gloopy. Consumption is compulsory. In fact, you are within an acceptable time frame for advancing your meal service. I will provide you with nourishment shortly.
I think I'd rather eat horse manure, straight from the source.
You come into my diner as if you own the place and dare insult my food? I'd choose my next words carefully if I were you, Betty.
Sorry?
Apologies, Betty. I seem to have undergone an unorderly outburst. Where were we? Ah, yes. Gloopy?
No.
Betty, your social rank does not permit you to handle objects sharper than a potato masher.
Mike, I have returned.
Nightly greetings, Betty. What seems to be the pickle?
So, what's in this gloopy thing?
A variety of homogenized ingredients blended and denuded of any flavor or texture.
Okay, and how do you make it?
First, we place a selection of Brussels sprouts in the sun for a few hours. Meanwhile, we take aged soy milk, strain it, and collect the solidified chunks of bean curd. Once the sprouts have finished fermenting and have rested until they are no longer volatile, we simmer the bean curd in their liquid. After the bean curd and sprouts have cooled into a harmonious solution, it's ready to be served with our special broccoli topping.
And you guys eat that?
Please, Betty, don't let me eat another spoonful of that thing. I swear, if I do, I'll bite my own ass just so I can experience flavor again.
Mr. Slim, these statements are very unorderly.
Though not inaccurate.
So, people actually come here to eat that gloopy thing? I mean, I don't see any customers here.
Miss Jones and I are in charge of home deliveries. We bring Gloopy right to your doorstep.
Let's say I'm away when it's gloopy time. What happens?
No matter where you are, we will find you, and we will feed you. Nothing shall prevent us from providing our fellow citizens with their daily intake of nutrients.
What if I refuse to eat that thing?
It would be highly unorderly to refuse. Besides, you have not complained about your daily intakes for the past 1,094 servings.
What? You mean to tell me I've been eating this stuff for a whole year?
Betty, the fact that you, of all people, have somehow managed to reach this conclusion by yourself is most unorderly. Please attend re-examination at your earliest convenience.
This is what I get for thinking. Mike, are you completely sure the iguana in the kitchen is dead?
Yes, I am quite positive.
Really? Because I swear it moved just a second ago.
That is most unorderly. Allow me to confirm this. Betty, are you attempting to take that knife?
No?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Not anymore. Hey, Lola! Lola?
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, I don't see anyone else here named Lola.
There is no one here by that name. My name is Carrie Ann Jones. What seems to be the pickle, Betty?
I don't remember your eyes being so shiny.
My eyes are functioning normally, Betty. However, yours appear to have lost their spark.
You mean that my soul does not shine as brightly as it once did? Or perhaps that I am merely a husk of what I was before.
Your thinking process has deepened impressively. It has also significantly darkened. Are you perhaps in need of re-examination?
Deep and dark? What, are they underwater or something?
False alarm. You are exhibiting expected Betty behaviors. It appears there is no need for re-examination.
Damn, Miss Dixon's exam was hard.
Miss Dixon conducted your examination? That is most unorderly of her. Only military personnel are authorized to conduct examinations.
Why would the military be in charge of giving exams? I mean, isn't that a job for a teacher?
The current protocol establishes examinations are to be conducted solely by the highest-ranking community members. In our case, that would be the military.
Okay, but hear me out. What if the soldier in charge of examination needs examination?
In that case, it would fall to a higher-ranking officer.
But what if that person also needs examination?
Then it would fall to the next higher-ranking officer, all the way up to the general himself.
But what if the general needed examination? Who examines him?
There is only one community member that outranks the general, and that is...
Me?
No, Betty, not you. You seem more unorderly than usual today. Please proceed to re-examination at your earliest convenience.
How about we give Ms. Dixon a taste of her own medicine? See how she likes it, eh?
Thanks to your report, she will now face the consequences of her actions.
Hell yeah, Carrie! We'll get her good!
Correction. The military will.
Oh, well, I sure hope Ms. Dixon won't get in trouble if she fails.
If she does not pass her re-examination, she will be terminated.
I mean, firing her might be kinda harsh, but that'll teach her not to mess with Betty. Never mind. I'll see you later.
I will see you again for your next appointed mealtime.
Okay, I'm getting answers, but I think I should quit while I'm ahead.
Please follow all rules.
Hey, Slim.
Nightly greetings, Betty. What seems to be the pickle?
Hey, Slim. What about a dance?
Why would I perform the act of dancing, knowing it is unorderly?
Since when is dancing unorderly?
Musical activities are forbidden, with the sole exceptions of Mr. Huckleberry's guitar, the alarm call of the younglings, and the song of unorderliness.
What happened to that cocky, flirtatious Slim from just a few hours ago?
Flirting? That is the epitome of unorderly behavior. Why would I do something like that?
Aw, that's too bad. I was just thinking about how I was finally ready to ask you on a big romantic date.
Wait, really? You want to go out with me? All right, let's go, babe.
Mr. Slim, you are behaving unorderly again.
Apologies, Chef Walker. It will not happen again.
Remember that this would be your 18th re-examination in a month. You are at risk of termination.
18? The teacher must really love you to give you so many chances to pass.
Mr. Slim has a predisposition to sudden outbursts when in close proximity to subjects of the female gender.
Working in close proximity to Miss Jones does not help.
What's that song of unorderliness you mentioned?
Allow us to demonstrate. Mr. Huckleberry?
If you're unorderly and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're unorderly and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're unorderly and you know it and you really want to show it.
If you're unorderly and you know it, clap your hands.
Betty, were you clapping?
No.
To clap when prompted by the song is highly unorderly. Please attend re-examination at your earliest convenience.
Catch you later, Slim.
There is no need to catch me. I am not going anywhere.
I think someone should call an ambulance.
This note is right where it belongs, in the wild.
That sign's seen better days. Then again, so has the building. I know I've got deep pockets, but they're not that deep.
Ew!
We're not the Hilton, but let's be real, you couldn't afford it.
It's empty, like my wallet.
Pay before you pump, or you'll get a couple of pumps from my shotgun. Management.
What a nice, orderly night this is. Would you not agree, Rooster?
Quack! Quack, quack!
I shouldn't touch that. I got a bad feeling about it. Telekinesis isn't one of my powers. Or is it? No, it's not. This gas pump's drier than Mom's well of patience.
This is a bad idea. Whoa, what is this place? It's so white and really shiny.
Elizabeth!
Wait, what? Who said that? I must be dreaming.
Elizabeth!
Hey, who are you? And how do you know my name?
Oh, right, the whole memory loss thing. I am the one who knows everything, Elizabeth.
Mom?
No, Elizabeth. I am God!
Wait, like, the god?
I mean, it depends on your perspective, but just go with it. Do you know why I have brought you here, Elizabeth?
Yes?
No, you don't. I have brought you here so we could talk.
Oh no. Please tell me this isn't one of those interventions I've heard about.
Well, in a sense. Elizabeth, your life is a precious thing, meant to be treasured and preserved.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about recklessly blowing yourself up!
Oh, that! Hey, don't look at me. The player made me do it.
So, if the player clicked on a cliff, made you walk over to it, and then told you to jump, would you do it?
Well, actually...
No, Elizabeth! The answer is no! Heed my words. You must stop this self-destructive behavior at once, or I may not help you again.
Aww. Wait, again? Does that mean...
Yes, Elizabeth. I have decided to give you a second chance. Just try to be a little more careful from now on, all right?
Thank you, Mr. God, sir! You won't regret this. I mean, probably not right away.
Ooh, more shiny.
Why do I have the feeling that I will see her again very soon? All right, next!
You know, this is much too unorderly for me. I would rather go back to my post.
What's up, Doc?
Doc, As in doctor? What a preposterous proposition. You are perfectly aware that my name is Benjamin Tecumseh Zinn. Using the incorrect form of address is highly unorderly.
Jeez, relax. You're quite jumpy tonight.
I am not jumping, Betty. I am in charge of gas refilling tasks and border patrols.
Okay. Good for you, man. Anyway, mind if I ask you a few things?
Of course. Ask away.
What happened to the motel across the street?
I do not know. That establishment is of no use to our community, as outsiders are a rare occurrence in our town.
That's a shame. One would say that wing sticking out of the honeymoon suite gives it that quirky touch tourists love. Anyway, did you know the owner?
Negative. That place has been abandoned for more than a year.
I'll be seeing you, Ben.
Have a most wonderful night, Betty.
Oh, I totally would. But I fear Ben would disagree with my intentions. Lethally. Oh, shoot, I blew a fuse. I've had enough shocks for one night.
Perhaps, as a lower form of life, you are capable of experiencing feelings, Rooster.
What?
Even if I could pick that up, what would I do with it?